Huh. Well, that's a start.
This is just a warning that I'm going to be talking a lot of the script and what's going to happen. If you don't want to do that, just skip ahead to the cutscene. It explains it pretty well. Or you can skip to the fighting scene, whichever you want.
Alright. This is Empire Total War. I'm going to be playing single player. Road Independence. Episode 1. In April 1607, three Virginia companies sailed into the Chesapeake Bay under the command of Captain Christopher Newport. Hold on. Jeez. In April 1607, three Virginia company ships sailed into Chesapeake Bay under the command of Captain Christopher Newport. They made landfall on the southernmost peninsula in the bay, naming it Cape Himmery in the honor of the Prince of Wales. Life for the early settlers was far from easy, even though they ruled themselves. Newport returned to New England for supplies, leaving Captain John Smith, an acquainted mutineer, in charge. With limited food supplies, the constant presence of disease, and the danger of attack by the native tribes, many of the settlers perished within a few months of reaching the New World. If this new community is to flourish, they will need food in the shape of farms and fisheries. A cash crop like tobacco will prove the financial valuability of the colony to those back home in England, a much needed income for the settlers. Complacency, however, is dangerous. The native tribes remain a threat.
Our war on British tyranny begins tonight. In Boston, brave men fight for the right to govern themselves. Tonight, we fight for freedom. As I bear witness to the sacrifice of this generation, I take great comfort in the memory of our forefathers. Those pioneering men who traveled to these shores seeking a new life. Like the intrepid Captain John Smith and his fellow settlers, we too seek a new world. Not only for ourselves, but for future generations of Americans. As I look back on their endeavors, at the unknown dangers that awaited the pioneers over every rise and behind every tree, I am reminded that I play but a small part in a much greater story.
All right.
Ready yourselves, men! Fire! Stay behind cover, men! General Staff, infantry reporting. Infantry. General Staff, sir.
All right. So we're going to be facing first off against the Powhatan Warriors.
Steady! Yes, hold the line!
All right.
Break off attack!
There are units coming to your right.
Watch the trees, man!
Ooh,
On the right!
they're retreating. Okay.
Yes, sir! Order!
We just have to keep our position and make sure we don't go into a full retreat. Reform the lines. Ugh. We're gonna lose quite a few men before this is over. Oh, they got me from behind. That's not good. They took out 3 of my men. Losing. They're wavering. They're routing. Come on. Form the lines.
Retreat.
Still got these archers over here. I don't know if we killed their chief yet. They're routed. We won this. Yes. Alright. I don't want to be spending my time killing a bunch of routed troops, so decisive victory. Not surprising considering that most of them didn't even have guns, just tomahawks, though they did have a lot of numbers.
From the very beginning, there have been hardships, irreplaceable losses, brothers, fathers, sons lost to war, famine, and disease. And yet our forefathers endured, refusing to give up on the one thing they all believed in so fervently: freedom. Those brave men built a future from an inhospitable land, taming it and making it their own. But the wild land was not the only threat. The natives were a constant menace, lurking at their borders, always ready for battle. It became obvious that until borders were clearly established, peace would continue to be elusive.
You must lead the early settlers to establish Jamestown as a safe and prosperous settlement in this dangerous new world. From time to time, the British government will issue various missions to perform. As you complete these missions, the wealth and security of Jamestown will improve, and your influence throughout the whole of the new world will expand. Having survived the immediate threat posed by the native tribes, your settlers have already gained valuable combat experience.
Good. First things first, build a
A
farm.
message box will inform you.
Thank you. Jeez. Is there anything else I need
This
to do?
is Jamestown, the capital of the region of Virginia. You have entered a unit into the recruitment.
Alright. Turn. Good. Good. Expanded fishing. Okay.
There is often a choice of building types to construct in a resource slot.
Basically,
New
there are
units
different buildings
have
you can
been
build in
recruited.
different areas.
Left-click to select Jamestown. Left-click on the Army tab. Left-click on a unit. You can now move your units out of the garrison by right-clicking on the campaign map.
Alright.
Oh, you have successfully built a peasant farm and local
Yep.
fishery in the Jamestown region. Jamestown should now grow and prosper, so it's time
Okay,
to deal
so-
with the threat.
So we're gonna go capture the native people. Okay, got it.
Anything more?
Sometimes I wish I kept it more simple.
This is your army.
Thank you.
The highlighted area.
You can travel in the green area, and that's pretty much it. Depending on what units have already moved and what have you, they calculate how far you can go in what direction.
Prepare the troops for battle.
Let's see what they have. Really? They have a mob, which I guess is sort of like just citizens that are armed. We have bowmen.
Lifting siege. Battalions ready.
Oh, you have successfully captured the village of Werawakamoko and are well on the way to reducing the threat to Jamestown. The condition of victory for completing this episode is to capture the village of Shakamax.
Got it.
Chase them down. Ah!
Alright, let's attack. I really didn't want to harm those citizens if I could help it.
A straight line of units is not always the best formation. A kink, V, or step will create a point in the line where two of your units can engage one of theirs. Exploit this, but remember, it works both ways.
I think we'll be fine. There's going to be a bit of boredom in between the troops trying to meet each other.
When under fire from enemy artillery, there will be fewer casualties if you position your men where they can gain some shelter. Examples of this dead ground could be in a valley, or on the back slope of a hill, or behind buildings or trees.
They don't have any artillery. Aha. Just need the experience. Mom.
General, stop. Retreat.
Buildings in the way. But we still got him to retreat. Heroic victory. We lost 36, they lost 229. Yeah.
Awaiting further orders. March! Forwards! March! Foraging supplies.
In Empire Total War, buildings are spread throughout a region in towns and ports, rather than being concentrated solely at its capital, as in previous Total War titles. This means careful strategic planning and garrisoning is required in order to adequately defend your assets.
Your humble servant. Anything more? Prepare the troops for battle.
I'm gonna guess that they burned it before they left because I didn't do that.
Useful natural resources are present in most regions. Exploiting them increases the income available through trade. Building and improving farms, mines, traders, etc. increases your nation's potential trade income. Work out how long it takes to earn back an investment, and then exploit the resource with the best return first.
Okay. Okay.
Militia!
Let's get up on this hill. Yep, they're coming towards us.
General staff, sir. General and staff agile, sir. Immediately.
All right. Okay. It's a very rainy day.
Wonder why they aren't helping. Oh well. They're coming towards us, so.
Come on.
Colonial militia. Yes, sir. Close to range. Militia.
I don't know where their general is, but gotta see if I can take him out, if I can see him. These guys might be retreating soon. These colonists are leaving. I'm gonna need more men. We're still winning though. We still got the upper hand. They're receiving many casualties. I need these guys to get rid of those formations so I can get rid of these guys. These bowmen. They're putting a strain on me. Good, we got one of them to retreat. Now head for these other guys. Retreating? Okay. Head for the bowmen. Why are these guys looking over here? Why am I being so stupid as to attack them from range? You. Go attack these guys. I'm so stupid. Bowmen are much better than gunmen. They can shoot quicker and many more than a gunman can. They just can't handle melee that well. While these guys have bayonets and swords. Enemy generals killed. I think we won this battle. Jeez. Oh, nope. They're just wavering. They're not done yet. Now they're shattered. There we go. We lost a lot more than I thought we would.
Your Majesty?
Let's get the army.
Waiting for orders. More orders? Anything more? Waiting. Ready and waiting for orders. Anything more? Ready and waiting for orders. The Lord. Your Majesty? Your Majesty? Forwards! March! Sir!
All right.
At the ready. Forwards for crown and country. Attack! Prepare the troops for battle.
They have a lot more men than I thought they would.
Siege works underway.
Is there anything I can do with this? Nope.
The siege is lifted.
We won.